Hello. Now we're going to discuss about the third chapter 3 on the reserving analysis. When a claim occurs, the insurance company is responsible to pay the legitimate claim. So it has to set up a reserve to pay the claim, which is because this is going to be the liability for the insurance company. There are some 5 types of reserves I can define here. The first one is called case reserve. This is original claim amount expected to be paid and estimated or set up by the claim adjuster. And then the second one is outstanding or OS reserve. This is like a case reserve minus partial payments made if the partial payment is possible. If it's not, then case reserve is also always equal to the OS reserves. The third one is called a narrow sense of the IBNR reserve, which is actually the pure incurred but not defaulted claim reserve. There are many reasons that the insured or claimant does not default the claim immediately. So during that time, it's just going to be left as IBNR reserve, IBNR claim. So, but still the insurance company is responsible to set up reserve for those claims, even if they're not reported yet. And then there's called IBNER reserves. This is called incurred but not enough reserved reserve. This is called future additional development from outstanding reserve. In other words, when the claim adjuster set up those case reserve, many times it's not going to be enough because of over the times due to the inflations or other things, that reserve amount is going to be increased. So that has to be estimated by the actuary too. And then the IBNR in broad sense reserve is like item 3 plus item 4. That typically the actuary estimates this broad sense of IBNR reserve from the historical data. Then there's also called required reserve. That's a kind of total reserve. That's outstanding reserve plus the broad sense of the IBNR reserves. And then indicative reserve is the estimates of the required reserve. So the in reserving analysis, we have to estimate for the required reserve, and this is going to be called the indicative reserve. Okay, the next we discuss about the concept between the accident year versus the calendar year. And accident year says the year the claim actually occurred, which the year actually the insurance company charged for insured, called as premium. Then there's a calendar year. This is kind of the booked, the year claim booked for accounting purposes. So this concept is for accounting purposes. I'll give you an example. For example, that claim occurs at July 1st, 2021, with a case reserve of $1,000. Then it is closed at July 1st, 2022, paying to the claimant $2,000. So there's going to be additional increase of the reserve amount of $1,000. So the total, if that's the case, the total claim incurred for accident year 2021 is going to be $2,000, even though half is paid is reserved, set up reserved in year 2022. But the total claim incurred for accident year 2022 is going to be 0 because here no claim incurred in year 2022. But in calendar year base, the total claim incurred for calendar year 2021 is going to be $1,000. And then again, total claim incurred for calendar year 2022 is also going to be $1,000. So obviously, because of these differences, the calendar year base does not match with the premium the insurance company received, because they only received premium for the year 2021. So it's going to be a mismatch between premium earned versus the claim incurred in the calendar year base concepts. Estimation of methods for IBNR reserves. There's two basic methods we're going to discuss here to estimate IBNR reserve. There's two methods. It's called first estimates ultimate loss by accident year first. Then by subtracting the paid loss and outstanding reserve, we obtain the IBNR reserve estimates in broad sense of the IBNR reserves. These two methods are called paid loss development method and the incurred loss development method. In order to estimate pure IBNR reserve, we need additional steps we are not going to discuss here because there's going to be a little complicated. Down the road, if I have another opportunities to give lectures to people, then I may discuss this. Okay. The first, we're going to discuss about the paid loss development method. Yeah, in this method, that first we paid loss data are arranged by accident year and development year. So this is going to have the triangular forms. It shows that, like, for example, the claim payments are made as Exhibit 1. There's 4 accident year 2018, 19, 20, and 21. And there's 4 years of development. For example, the claim incurred in year 2018, the first year the payment made $1,000. Second year the payment made is $200. And third year additional payment made $100. And the fourth year no additional payments made. So all claims are closed. And also you see the accident year 2019, the first year the claim incurred amount is $1,250, second year is $250, the third year is $125. And then accident year 2020, the first year the $1,500 is paid, and the second year that $300 paid. For accident year 2021, there's $1,750 amounts is paid. So this arrangement shows that because the valuation, when you evaluate these amounts occurred in December 2021. That's why there's only one data for accident year 21. But for accident 2020, there's 2 years of data because the valuation date was like December 2021. Next, the exhibit shows like we add up these amounts to make cumulative payment, paid loss through the development years. So for accident year 2018, first year is going to be $1,000, second year is $1,200, third year $1,300, and fourth year $1,300. It's just a cumulative paid loss amounts for accident year 2018, and the same thing in 2019, and then 2020 and 2021. And then by dividing the current development year cumulative paid loss by prior year one, we can calculate so-called like age-to-age factor, which shows how much the additional developments or increase occurred during the next development year. The following the exhibit shows those development factors by accident year and the development years. And because I made arbitrarily that all those factors, if the development year is same, it's going to produce the same factor. So the first year to second year, the age to age factor is 1.2. And then second year to third year is going to be 1.08. Then third year to fourth year, the factor is 1, which means that all claims are closed. Then you multiply all those age to age factors, you get age to ultimate factors. That's eventual factors you multiply to get ultimate loss. So by using the cumulative paid loss as valuation date, and then age to ultimate factors, you get ultimate loss, which shows the in the exhibit 4. So each action year, the cumulative paid loss is 1,300, 1,625, 1,800, 1,750. This is if you get the prior exhibit 3 is all in exhibit 2. Actually, it's going to be all in diagonal. This is the amounts which is at the valuation date. And then you get you have age to ultimate factors. You multiply cumulative paid loss, then you get ultimate loss. And then subtracting the cumulative paid loss, you get the indicated reserves amounts. Okay, and here, because you don't have outstanding reserve data, we cannot get the process of IBNR reserve yet. And the next, in order to obtain the IBNR reserve estimates, we need outstanding reserve amount, which is a part of incurred loss. So in second method, incurred loss development method, this method utilizes the development of incurred loss instead of paid loss. The incurred loss in accident year framework is defined as like a cumulative paid loss plus outstanding reserve at each development year. For the same example as we used in paid loss development method, we assume the following outstanding reserves in each development years by action years. So it shows for action year 2018, first year, there is going to be $100 of case outstanding reserve. That amount is going to be $50 in second year. And there's no reserves, it's going to be third year and fourth year. Yes, all claim is going to be closed at the end of third year. The same amounts, same outstanding reserve amounts is going to be shown as action year 2019 and 20 and 21. And then be careful that the concept of the outstanding reserve is called like a stock concept. So you don't accumulate this data. So to obtain the incurred loss, you just add the outstanding reserve plus cumulative paid loss. It shows in Exhibit 6 that those amounts are the incurred loss amounts in each action year and development years. And then you can get the same way the age to age factors by action year and development years. For here, example, action 2018 for development first to second year is going to be 1.136, and then second to third year 1.040. And you notice that those factors are smaller than paid loss development factors. Okay, and then using the cumulative incurred loss at valuation dates, you multiply by action the year incurred loss to the age to ultimate factors, you get ultimate loss. And then by subtracting the paid loss, cumulative paid loss, you get indicative reserves. And also by subtracting the incurred loss, you get the process of IBNR reserve, which shows in the last columns in Exhibit 8. Okay, if here we have the ultimate loss estimated by paid loss development method and then incurred loss development method. Then you have to select in each accident year for appropriate ultimate loss. This is like a selecting procedure based on the initial estimates based on the various method. Here we used two methods. And also we may notice that the two methods produce very close ultimate losses, but not same value. But not this is all the case, because sometimes the ultimate loss produced by paid loss development method and incurred loss development method can be quite different, especially for latest accident year, like here example year 2021. The most simple way of selecting the final ultimate loss is giving the same weight to each method. But typically more weights are given to the incurred loss development method to the ultimate loss of the more recent accident years, because of the is called the multiplicative effect of the paid loss. To get age to ultimate factors, you need to multiply each age to age factors. But in paid loss development method, the factors are bigger than incurred loss development method. So there's going to be called multiplicative effect is going to be showed up. So that means for most recent years, the ultimate loss produced by paid loss method is like unstable. So that is why that we typically give more weight to incurred loss development method for recent years of losses. So this is all about the loss reserving analysis. In the next times, we're going to discuss about the credibility theory. Okay, bye-bye.